All right, good morning and afternoon, and welcome to Porcupine Stand here on YouTube. The entire can good morning, afternoon, say a brand new video, no brave publishing video, no. And so say, and ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to talk about Asante Kotoko again. You know, sir, on Porcupine Stand, all we do is talk about Kotoko. So it's pure Kotoko news, and we have a controversial discussion. Controversial because the order of arrangement nearby, you know, I know everybody will have his way of arranging them. Enti ebi okra na obu ayem fanim beshem, and someone else where ebi feel say see any nipa na beshem, and that's why I always open our comment section so that you can also drop your comment. Na ye hu ade nkyere wo de e kan wa ha, because now send nipa ba ku foot. On this platform is a family that we are building it together. So you subscribe to the account, which is very, very important to boost our job. Yeah, we have no one drop or comment, no one share. I'm before first one who some power do I can fast and take home on this particular platform. Again, there's another channel where we deal with foreign news, we deal with all other Premier League news, all other Ghana Premier League news and foreign news, Ghanaian players about blasters, a whole lot of football issues outside Kotoko. And the name of that channel is SOTV Football. The annual search it, no subscribe. More use desktop there. Be a Porcupine Stand, I won't say that no about subscription button, so no turn the notification bell on. Every day you're going to get the latest when it comes to comprehensive sports news and football news in other countries and also in Ghana outside Asante Kotoko. My name again is Obede Champon, and you can call me so. But then the topic here, we all have to admit that in the last 3 matches at Asante Kotoko, there have been a massive improvement. We are talking about a Kotoko sider. So the first 9 matches in the Ghana Premier League, second round, particularly, now all 4 points. But in the last 3 games, we're now 7 points in 9 out of 9 points, and this is a massive improvement. And what such improvement about, there are some players that we can't say omunkwa na yemfa basobodi anymore, but almost money page. So this afternoon, we are going to talk about 6 Kotoko players are Omomoni page, and we arrange it from 6 to the highest. Into number 1, no, and the highest player here who say the modern boy improve, and number 6 neighbors. There are some players who are not out, who will be out of this discussion, and that's where the comment section comes in. Quickly, let's zoom straight to action. Data is expensive, but the must say 7 about treasure. Now we started off with number 6. Near Froko. The player number 6 is Emmanuel signed from Inswatremine. You have to admit that Obayeno Nemfa. I remember, sir, after one Kotoko game, we engaged the supporters or the fans' reaction, and we had to edit some out. I am for me said fans' reaction, and we edit some because sometimes you can't predict exactly what a football fan will say. Now, I think that game was against Accra Lions or so. People dealt with Emmanuel Korte. And the words were harsh. It was punch. Man for punching. And it came back to the recruitment plans and policies of Ogum. And on that day, I remember a lot of people were saying that there be Ogum nim play at all. Because some born it almost right back no to say you were Samuel or Japan or now osankofo on so be banana say onye above them one. Then why a bad business, and we all know we can't state it on official ground because you know the transfer fee, but it's been rumored that it was around 100,000 Ghana cedis, it's kind of 1 billion. Now here chita for him things are brand or buy on your cross or no I bofan home. The buffer William on Timimpim or Passia, no Passia check. And I was not surprised. It got to a time, matches Nibu Okrana, he was always starting from the bench. But I will tell you emphatically that in the last 3 games at Kotoko Kote has been solid at the right back position. Now, I think Woma Kotoko answers to their right back problems. His confidence to join the attack is something that I'm interested in. Now, every coach, Bekacho, so a player, now joining attack, there are other things you are supposed to do, and that is your recovery. Because all your right back now joining attacker, that is an additional benefit our team as a flying right back. But the team need lose ball, no, now opponent ne start so catch you on the breaker. How do you drop back, come and stabilize the right side of defense? Send your honor tokru bedaho Emma opponent no in use against the club. Into also coach, no. Now we have and they say Kotoko in a 4-back system. So there are few players at the back to cover up for the right back. So but I'll tell you, sir, I love the timing of his recovery. Still, I do not want to home. But the last 3 games against Samates, even so say we should maintain the power, but of finding his way through in trying to stop Ivan Soseusu. Yes, Ivan Soseusu was steady now. Second half no Bemupa because that time Emmanuel Mame Pram and Ababeshe the center forward position or but it's a typical Ronaldo. Time on all Madrid no Kati Inu Ababeshe into a right back no anya careful abe no asa. But that game he was not bad against Midiama. I enjoyed how he played on the right side and against Tima, your friend a year. The last game Kotoko played, which was against Legon Cities, he also played very, very well. And he's the 6th player in said where improve. Number 5, yes, here Froba, nearby Drew number 1. And when I'm saying controversial, because the arrangement I know people will talk about is Nicolas Osebonsu. Nicolas Osebonsu enya a good or excellent first appearance when Oshone Asante Kotoko. And it's an incident that I mean, sure say Harbo and the power. That was Kotoko Kadiogo. The penalty now, Nicolas went to me keeping the concentration where he was telling the fans to give him not some bomb but he was trying to encourage the fans. And before he realized no about penalty now, and I think at that moment, speaking to people at Gold Stars, no, there was a bit of complacency because no genuine is a born of a From then, I know my up and down for him. Injuries, less playing time, but you have to admit, Kotoko Dreams FC, it was Nana Benyinamo on the left side then. After that game was clear say Coach Ogumun said, Abrante so man ko tena bench kakra na obo an oba. Nana Benyina so konoba. Then Nicolas had the opportunity against Samates. One point when we game no, but he was excellent. Decent game no boy. Then Okotwa so against Tima, your friend Midiama. He had a difficult time with Bernardino. Bernardino, a man on one channel cry. And nun say Midiama so the unya oko na unya players of your trickier. And a referee, yellow card name, free kicks in the obedient. So that game was also tough for him. But Oshe game at Kotoko against Legon City, sir, I can clearly see an uprise in his performance. Now, Nana Benyini ain't making the squad. They could a proud recover. But when you watch Nicolas, you are seeing promise. At least now he's trying to justify why Eso still work at next season. And so I got left backs now. Or you nipa back one or next season. Se Kotoko 8 keep players on next year neck home. Watch how he joins the attack and go and watch the game critically. Ball they leading to the first penalty referee. He made the cross, that low cross to Bukwala. Bukwala and Timiambo na Yaya. A cut back Edema Peter Abraham and say and watch how he connects with Yaya on the left side. There's still work to be done because Osha or Konenima not a careful kakra because as a or say Everton the chairs and for but when he gets the confidence to join the attacker, so far I'm loving his delivery with the penalty box. Whether Obama a cut back to Baba Yaya, whether Obama combine with Baba Yaya in a 2 versus 1. Most of my versus the defender no more sound. All these things are massive and clearly if anybody is close to one country and himself, the modern mona starting page into one na a man think it should not drop, it should improve so that say coach Nigeria when you say Benkumono, one amado bono bet just our position aboso. Because I'm telling every player who Kotoko say the transfer window will be radical. It is a winner chance now. Go the extra mile. Make sure you deliver. Especially players are Monsedan settle was seen. Look at Blay was settled. Lamta settled. Bukwala settled. Nurudina settled. These are players they've proven that lesson. Despite the club having a bad time in the second round, we are players that you should keep us. But more, my 19 you know, so what started say we pick here, make sure you be consistent, and that is why I'll tell Nicholas, let the consistency come, improve on your crosses, get the confidence, timing of your recoveries, and so far I'm up to number 5 in terms of players. I improve power. I was Asante Kotoko. One player, I will improve power. Manager number 4, Andrew Sinti Menu. This is something that is a fact. And I was asked this question: Inti ball we now in ball now the ashe and now the ashe. Maybe you have to pardon him for settlement. Moving from a club like Lagos Cities and joining Asante Kotoko, you will need time to settle. But the who said now all year the preseason, you know, I feel the who saw because at preseason I came here and I was saying, listen, Blay any fit during preseason. But in team gives me hope. My coach Jamna said I had preseason baby. When I got preseason for 2 weeks, but in team back them time my team no call mentia and some of more people so and he started the preseason with Kotoko. And he was doing the simple things right for people. Jebono run to tackle, jet no piano obi. Now was lamped no piano no relax it. Shadow card no piano no relax it. So I was not surprised I Kotoko starting you can shadow card when you bibo. Because he was doing very well people so. I didn't know a piano no I drop it deep. So there were matches Ghana Sharif Mohammed was starting from the bench. And I'll share template of players like you said Kotoko starting 11 and no. But we started the season and it was a different story altogether. 40 passes, poor timing of his tackles. Less things that you can say. Even how to show the defense, you know. Now it was a bit of an issue. But I will say this. But Okor, the central midfield on the number 8, Emma Morrison J, number 6 one. I'll tell you, say in team is different. As a box to box, he's doing the things right. They say crown or your fouls, and I'm so wearing him kakrante, and I was center circle. So, and I'm seeing a lot of tactical fouls, those decent ones, you know. And Emma Morrison to me, edge ball quickly from opponent because in team will destabilize you most were pemo. Most were piano kakra and no a foul as a foul. But by the time I will get closer to Morrison, now we need full control over the ball. Both Morrison and Jenny fast. And one year, Jumani against Samates in that Samates midfield of Richard Darko, Dauda Yusuf Sedu, and Emmanuel Keyeke. Decent job. And I'm in team, yeah. Then you go to Takwa, another excellent job. Then in Kumase, yes, he picked the yellow card very early in the game, but Okipo himself throughout the game. And I was loving every bit of things he was doing. Passes. Okay, first no about 6 bear 5 or bear 7. You saw about 6 out to bear 4. Hey, okay. On excellent with long passes, which is something I saw the kind of ball. But if you need GDS so again, Otimi open up J passes, which is okay. But I know I make cassette. How or joining defense, because I count number of balls a trana he's working. When you say tactical, yeah. But I've seen a major improvement. And now I can sit here and say, when you be scientific and a ogun foul by, but the buy now bonnet the minia and keep a place to see a chum game after the season now crowd or so bad 3. But now, if you can continue, you are missing the next game against Chelsea. And I know it's likely that you come back against Haas. Say Haas, what me born sending one born year. I will tell you, say Chita phone best start here per WhatsApp. And get what we call self-confidence. Ogum can say you are having issues with self-confidence. And it's something that if you work on, things will get better. So Ono at number 4. Now top 3 no and a discussion. But number 3 is Baba Yaya. You are wondering who is the first 2. It's Baba Yaya number 3. Baba, because started very well and he disappeared in the second round. So second round, when Max and Baba Yaya started from the bench. Again, operating from the left side, meaning say na the refibo say na because time and Kotoko no operating from middle with Lamptey. From me fin or Jenny actually a channel, no a pass be, no a split defense nibi or breaky defensive lines. But I got that left wing on. Real Senani would have physical face and not ball left wing they are. But in the last 3 games, watch Kotoko against Samates. Oh, decent game na yaya boy no. Say me say the akai and chain no. We knew whether and also a tactical there. But yaya na watching more than the watching. But now he releases the ball faster. And it helps the build up of Kotoko. The other thing is sometimes o 10 on the ball no actually. Yaya any mono jia udi pia. But me nim say bu also ana o 10 ya enya wo vision yi say na obebo pass na they are fine. But 10 no edoso. All in all, on my body move fast. This is something that I can't take it away from him. It's one major improvement. It was the year she Kotoko a year Lagos cities. That ball no JN. One pass no ma Peter. Again, watch the other ones. There were chances that he created. But according to Peter, I mean, went to Mukwale. Now he releases the ball faster. Maybe I must or tell you and fin yourself. Or move from rings be gen fin and you to judge now. So I must see a chance not to infringement. But you are coming back. You are coming back to be the Baba and him. So I the king of the Baba Sports Stadium. Now us a bull ya that funny boarding back to be a ball basso. So ya dear chene ba and trust me. Why no or the count kakrebe and follow the instructions of the coach. Clearly to Ogun Pewasem. If you are beginning, now he might be a bit cautious with your coming. But clearly now teams are coaching the Pewasem and so to tell you, yeah, I think Ogun can help develop you also. Baba, it also trade. Number 2, Enoch Morrison. So who will be number 1? Enoch Morrison, wonderful job. Second round, no Ira. I mean, first round, Kotoko Pejem, you were playing as a left wing back. Now yeah, there around the 70th minute, was a coach, you were free. Maybe you're the Teddy Kwaba. Now be fix it up. But second round, you no Ira. Me who maybe a double be in fact. But the confidence I won't have because Ogum can post my so one I be catching so bet me abo. The confidence I won't have coach no catching the coach in fin when met me abo. That was massive from you, and you have it. What me about left back there? That means your defensive instinct, I was sort of kakra. Now, it be button into your creativity, you need him say, and then was sort your ability to find space for yourself in the middle of players. You need him say was sort because I've watched you for about 3 seasons. Time I now work in face, Michelle, my behavior Kotoko 2 seasons. Number 10 on ball. In face, even at the point, you're about force 9. Only Baba, I'm about force 9. Or in face, Abana Zuberu, under 17 and more. Now, why you a prana, Osman a pra. So I know a lot about you, and I know what you can do. Tina Namen so also be able because now, what my doing says for. But fear no, am I a mubia? You do more than Spano, on a yaya. Yensa a pija. So, who ye, Jumano. Good game. You had a yellow card against team of friend Lagos cities. Their can say as a yellow no na more. So I wish that Coach Ogun will work on your tackling and how aggressive now. Yes, and the number 6 position you have to be aggressive, but again you are flexible enough. And to say what steady Morrison be general defense na nim no. Kotoko boy free a defense. Time bon say no. Cause first what steady omo dia omo di pia ba no ma ba che omo drive over middle on they can't give a good pass omo ma long pass so na 50-50 but now Morrison pie back be dia when you say ball come Morrison 10 times he can maintain possession in about 8, which is quite obvious because of his ability and how comfortable you are on the ball. He's one key asset in the recovery of Asante Kotoko in the last 3 matches. The transformation of Asante Kotoko in the last 3 matches, you will give it to Morrison. Why you Juma Papa? How to maintain possession, how to push the team forward, how to organize the midfield. Because what's the idea in the midfield of a team who is now gaining his confidence? Midfield of Zeze, he has his own problems. And midfield of Morrison, he has to be the controller of the middle, directing things. And so far, Morrison, why you listen to the instructions of the coach. What body see, what the coach na come so to listen to him, and I think things will go on for. He add up as number 2 on the most improved player in Asante Kotoko in recent matches. Number 1, Eric Zeze. He's the most improved player in Asante Kotoko. And Nyoma Zeze, Ayen and Sino, this is the best time of Zeze Ewo Kotoko. Undisputed, he has the quality, he has the potential. But sebe I grow what they so. To share preseason now. Jam ball so Chelsea coach no man instructions. That's why na coach here prefer Shadraka do over Zeze. Check ball no home. That's what the dia grow. Akrabian we jana want to ho. Just steady this season pa. Zeze have not been involved in Kotoko. So we'll check the order of a year creative midfielders now. Morrison, Lamptey, Yaya, Ado, they're all coming ahead of Zeze. Then came Zeze against Samates. And say chance creation na Kotoko akosoro no. Bebre na Zeze. Now he has changed. And you tell the coach Wilson Asare tane ne kasapa. Wasesa. But tell the Ogum so most a Poata abegina no man ne kasa. Whoever is directing the boy has done a wonderful job because of your talent, but his talent is not enough because I've grown more. But these days, Obo pass to baby and say, yes, this is the boy. Nanaya Muhuna no Biantin Huja, and this is him. The level of seriousness now Kosoro Kakra. Se Kosoro become what the end because we no na Lamptey dahana mo Isaac Opon dahana Yaya daha not na Morrison move. Oh, there's quality in him. To me, he's the most improved player. In all the 3 matches, he's a contender for man of the match. And you should maintain it. And want so behind the scenes issues, not so. No remaining focused. I'm telling you, if this boy can remain focused for even 2 months, I'm on because if you are paying a critical attention to how he passes the ball, the penny be. Oje now when baby or there to to space how you winger now you intelligent and now you striker now you intelligent. Now we need untimine ne link here. All nyabo na now start right because you so be he's not a good shooter of the ball. If you expect Zeze to shoot, forget it. But maybe any placement. Had Nabo Zeze a boss shot, Lamptey boss shot, Morrison boss shot, Yaya boss shot, Zeze nim shot ball. Maybe any placement, send a canon. Ball. But clearly, how he creates chances makes football fun. And trust me, do there down on your channel. Do there he invite tackles, he draw defenders from their natural positions, leaving space at the back. And when it comes to his wall passes, quick passes, Papa no abon where you are free. Papa no abon where you are free. Shaya go down in on with Piama Yaya. Pana Yaya take you on 1-2 near channel. You see that combination. So the materials are there. We just need them to be serious. So this is my ratings and this is my rankings. I know people disagree, but Korte number 6, number 5, Nicholas Sebonsu, Ntimenu number 4, Yaya number 3, Morrison number 2, and Eric Zeze number 1. Eric Zeze to me is the most improved player in Asante Kotoko in the last 3 matches at Kotoko. Yehu that transformation with the team. And this is the ratings. You feel free to drop your comment and share your opinion on this particular discussions on Porcupine Stand. Bye bye.